So I'm Vicky Pasha,
I'm Charisse Pasha.
and the documentary we're in tonight is Show Her the Money. And really it's about the lack of funding for both, for women founders in general, and also the need for more women investors.
And our brand is Dapper Boy. We're a body and size inclusive brand. We were just featured on Shark Tank this year. Our brand is definitely on the map. Brands especially like ours deserve funding.
We're just so excited to be here. Incredible that we were able to actually document our journey and share that with other people. Our very vulnerable journey for sure. Yeah, we're on a 50-city tour actually right now, a grassroots tour that we're going around the country with.
The documentary has actually already won 4 awards, so it's definitely making some traction and making some noise, and that's exactly why we wanted to be part of this documentary, because it's important to share this story, bring some visibility.
How long did it take for you guys to make this film?
Well, we're part of the cast here, so for our part, we filmed probably over 6 months to a year. We didn't actually know how big our part was going to be. It was really through our personal journey, what it took to get funding for us, selling our home, things like that. So it really follows a very vulnerable journey, an entrepreneurial journey that definitely needs to be told, that I think a lot of people can relate to.
Where was this shot at?
So we're in San Diego. It was shot actually all over the world, even in Vancouver. So we have all over the country and in Vancouver. So there's quite a few investors that the film follows, as well as other founders too.
A lot of interviews with women directors.
Oh yeah, it's all women.
Yeah, it's
all
very
women.
full circle. It includes angel investors, venture capitalists, limited partners, general partners, and then us as founders. And it's kind of cool because it not only does it explain how venture capital work, but also pulls back the curtains on what it's like to be a founder and go through that experience of looking for funding.
I think
it's really
women
cool.
in general have really been just kept in the dark on how this world works. So it's really excited to just open up the curtain and reveal. And so people, the people that have seen the film so far are just learning so much and want to know more and how they can create wealth for themselves too. Yeah. Thank you very
so
much.
much.
Thank you.
My name is Jane. I'm Jane Kazmarek, Janeczka to my Polish friends. And I'm here at this beautiful theater, my goodness, here in Santa Barbara for the Santa Barbara Film Festival. I'm delighted. I'm in a short film that has been put into the mix called And Now I Lay Me Down. I keep thinking of As I Lay Dying, which was a Faulkner short story, and is not this. Oh, this is funny. This is wonderful. I'm about an aging actress going through a divorce and kind of deciding how she is going to continue, and it's very, very funny and beautifully shot and written by this great the director, the writer-director, Ronnie DeMuth, who's coming next. So I hope people like it. We had a great time making it.
So we're with Next Train Out. I'm Darby James, writer-director.
I'm Luke Hammond, executive producer.
And we have a short film at the festival, and it follows our main character through a day where he has to be forthcoming with his parents about his dreams and aspirations, and they shut him down, and we kind of follow the aftermath of that and what the night brings him. So.
Is this a world premiere for your short?
It is the world premiere, yes. It played. Thank you so much.
Is this, have you done a lot of short films?
No, this is both of our first. My first one, writing, directing it, and yeah.
What did you shoot it in?
Say it again?
Cameras.
We used Ari Amira. We used some Zeiss B-Speed lenses. We shot it in Lancaster, around Los Angeles, in Santa Clarita. Yeah.
Did you guys go to film school, or you just self-taught?
I went to UCSB for media studies. So there was a little bit of technique in there.
Film studies school.
Yeah. So
you're happy with that? Sounds like you.
very, yeah, of course.
Thank you very much. The most difficult part.
Ooh. Most difficult part. Well, because it was our first, it felt like everything was a first time. We'd both just finished school. and we both felt like, okay, we need to take a ginormous step up. So we need to go find a DP who has, who's out of our league and who's going to bring us up. We need to go find a full crew who's going to put us in where we feel like we're drowning, because that's how we're going to learn how to float and figure out all these things. So kind of just being open to learning, being open to being frustrated, having things go wrong, and knowing that tomorrow there's an answer.
So what did you learn?
What did we learn? It's what I'd say is you got to always have a plan B. You need to be I don't know. You want to add on to that? What else did we learn? It's
That there's no valid excuse to not see an idea through, I would say, because there's no reason to make this film other than we want to be a self-starter and we want to see this project all the way through. So at every step of the way, there's going to be something that makes it seem like, there's something, we'll give it a rest. We'll see it out tomorrow. But it's about seeing it through and being diligent and then being proud of that finished product at the end as well.
Where can we see your film?
You can. It's playing this evening. Yeah, it played last night. Playing this evening, and you can see it on Vimeo. So yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Joseph Schumann. I'm Austin Stark. We're both the writers and directors of the film Coup. It takes place in 1918, and it's about a journalist sheltering with his family from the Spanish flu, and a wily servant played by Peter Sarsgaard leads a revolt to take over the house. This is the U.S. premiere. We premiered it at the Venice Film Festival.
Is this your first film you guys together?
Our first film together, yeah.
How was that experience?
You answer that one.
I don't know. It was
It was great. It was great. It was loads of fun.
This guy's kind of a pain in the.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, no, the film. So this is our first time playing in the U.S. The film premiered at Venice in September, and it's going to be out in theaters this summer, which we're really excited
How
about.
was the response in Bennett?
What's that?
How was the response?
Oh, it was great. Fantastic. We got I think people really responded to it. The energy in the room was incredible. We got, the reviews were really positive, and so we feel good about it. We're playing Glasgow next month, and we played Hamburg, Sao Paulo, and where else did we play?
There were a few.
and then we have Wisconsin coming up, and a couple others as well.
Leads on distribution for you guys?
Yeah, it's Greenwich Entertainment just acquired the film.
Cool.
Yeah, it was just announced last week, and so they're going to do a theatrical release this summer.
Good for you guys.
Yeah. Thank you for watching filmfestivals.com.
You guys are on fire. Thanks a lot. Congratulations.
Got it.
Everyone, hey, congrats.
Yeah, short film. My name is Luke Todd, and we all worked on a short film called Forget Me Again that we worked on as a project at UCSB during our senior year, and then I was the director of photography.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, sorry. So I was the writer and director of Forget Me Again, and it's a short film about a man who's introduced to a new pharmaceutical pill that allows you to forget whatever you want. And it's about the slippery slope that he goes down after he has to pick up the pieces of this thing that he may or may not have forgotten. And we're all now recent UCSB grads, and so we made this kind of as our senior thesis film for the film school at UCSB, so it feels really cool to be here premiering in Santa Barbara.
I'm Kate Bellantoni, and I was the producer.
Sophia Higgins, and I was the assistant producer.
Ellen Schnorr, and I was the production manager.
Yeah, we're actually screening next week down in San Diego at the Oceanside International Film Festival, and then we're also waiting to hear back from a few more just because it was important for us to be able to have our world premiere here, and so now that we have screened here, we'll have more opportunities to screen in other festivals, hopefully, if they'll have us.
Is there another screening at the film festival?
Yes, we had our world premiere last night, and then our second screening is tonight at the Metro 4. Yeah.
You didn't let it all go to your head?
Yeah.
Very happy with it. I mean, we finished it almost a year ago now, and so it has been a long waiting time to see it on a big screen, but it's been very fulfilling. Of course, we don't make the film just to get into a festival, but it's been really rewarding to have a little bit of recognition.
Great.
Yeah.
Filmfestivals.com.
Hey, man.
Hey, great film.
Thank you.
Loved it. We've just watched it.
Cool.
So funny and clever. My question is, what were your first thoughts when you read the script?
Oh, the first thing that struck me when I read the script was the first scene. I was so excited to play that scene because it's a scene that's happening in classrooms all over the country, happening outside of classrooms, and it's a conversation around race and language and literature and context. And it's a conversation that we don't often have well in America. Not that the conversation in the film goes well, but it's handled in a fluent way. Cord Jefferson, who wrote and directed this, very smart about these issues. And so I was so excited to find a scene like that was so relevant, and so funny, so weird, and so timely. So that plopped the hook into my mouth when I read it. And then the family aspect of the film, which I really related to on a personal level. This man who's wrestling with love of himself, love of the other, love of his family, who has to play caretaker to his mother. All of that stuff really resonated with me. So, yeah, so that it was the satire and the social commentary that kind of dropped the hook in, but the family stuff really set it for me. And it's a wonderful balance that we find in the film because of this wonderful recipe that Cord Jefferson put together when he wrote it.
Is there a Jeffrey and Monk?
Oh God, yeah. There's too much Jeffrey and Monk. Yeah, the good and the bad. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Thank you. What I appreciate about Monk is that over the course of the film, he evolves. He's not the same man at the end of the film that he is at the beginning, and I think there's hope in that. I think there's hope for all of us that we can get a little better. I think one of the things that we tend to do as individuals and as a collective, we make the same mistakes over and over again. And there's a little thread of hope in this film through his journey that, you know what, if we self-reflect, if we take on a little, constructive criticism, maybe we can do a little bit better. And that's a good message for the times.
Really cool film.
Cool, man. Thanks for watching filmfestivals.com.